So, the All-Star break. Well, not completely behind us, but the All-Star game has ended. It was not great. It was a little boring, but hey, it's the All-Star game. You don't want the players to get injured. It was okay. Jason Tatum, shout out to you for the All-Star MVP, but I just have to get this off my chest, man, because it really bothers me, and it really bothered me the whole weekend that the NBA is, acknowledging Karl Malone as if he is not a proven, well, I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, but we all know that he impregnated a 12-year-old back in the day when he was 20 and had a child with a 12-year-old, 13-year-old girl. Like, uh, I mean, what am I missing here? What is there to honor about Karl Malone, man? Like, seriously? It really pisses me off, man. I mean, I get that it's in Utah, and he's a Utah legend, right? He went to finals with them, even though they lost both. He is the third all-time leading scorer, even though I refuse to acknowledge that. I refuse to acknowledge anything that man does. And you just honor him, because, yeah, let's honor a guy that is a public something that I don't want to say, because I don't want to be, well, I don't want to use profanity in this video, because he does not deserve it even, man. He deserves to be in jail. He deserves to be somewhere that is not at the All-Star game. And it just bothered me the whole weekend, man. And this All-Star game honor, it just doesn't sit right with me, man. We publicly know that he did that. It is confirmed. It's not like it was just an allegation, or it was just, I don't know, a false allegation, right? Or, I don't know, defamation, whatever you want to call it. It is publicly known, and it is true. And he also refused to pay child support for the child, man. Like, what are we doing here? Come on, Adam Silver, man. What are we doing here? How is this guy getting honored at the All-Star game? For fuck's sake, man. I'm sorry. But it really pisses me off, man. It really pisses me the fuck off. And I'm gonna swear a little bit here, because it's not the first start of the video, and I just need to get this off my chest, man. It really does not sit right. That isn't even the right word, man. It makes me sick, man. It makes me physically sick. It's nasty, and it just shouldn't happen, man. It just shouldn't. I don't care that it's in Utah. I don't care anything. I mean, if you want to honor him by, getting him escorted to the prison, I wouldn't mind that, I guess. But, like, come on, man. That's just so messed up, man. And in case you all didn't know this story, now you know what Karl Malone does and why pretty much everyone on the internet does not like him. Or, well, everyone on the internet that has a brain, I suppose. Sorry to those offended by this, but it's just the truth, to be quite frank with you. And it makes me sick, man. And I just wanted to get this off my chest, because it just doesn't sit right with me, and that's why I have this channel, man, to get these words off about sports, about the NBA, whether it's great, which is most of the time it is, right? Most of the time I'm mostly positive about teams, except for my Warriors sometimes, which makes sense because I'm a fan of the team. And it's easier to be critical of your team than other teams sometimes, I feel like. But this truly pissed me off, and it would bother me if I didn't just, vent about it on this YouTube channel where I can. And in case some people don't know still, and some people will know after this, that's all I care about, man. And yeah, Karl Malone shouldn't be honored, celebrated, or anything. Don't care if it's in Utah. John Stockton, well, I mean, you could have done John Stockton, but he's something else himself, but that's not the point of this video, man. Yeah, the All-Star weekend was weird, man. It just wasn't right, I feel like, but what can you do, man? I'll release the Warriors All-Star grades review season, whatever you want to call it, tomorrow probably. And then I'll see if I do something else before Friday when the games are back on. Then you can expect all the recaps as usual. And yeah, fuck Karl Malone.